And hello, 16-year-old Bhavana. As I sit here almost, 30 years later, and I look at you, I am so thankful, so grateful for the choices you made. I like the idea, I like the fact that after your 10th standard exams, you chose to go for a trip with unknown people to the Himalayas. I mean, your idea of traveling and that sense of adventure is something that has stayed true for me and it has helped me. So thank you so much. And thank you so much for also stepping out of, the what you had learned and just exploring other forms, like how you moved beyond Bharatanatyam and dance and explored other forms of dances. You created your own style of dancing, the way you went and searched for various kinds of music and were interested and you showed passion in learning other forms, how you went and explored other cuisines, spent time with other families, knowing them, understanding them, enjoying them. I think those attributes in you have helped me because it's helped me travel the world. And I'm so thankful for those little choices you made. And I am thankful for the fact that you spend so much time in the library after library, reading so much. And just not reading just one specific area. You just traveled around. You read literature, philosophy, travel literature, and then sometimes sociology. And I'm so glad you did that because it's created a wonderful connection with books for me. I enjoy being around books. I enjoy reading. I enjoy knowing. I enjoy learning. So thank you so much for doing that. And thank you also for meeting with your teachers after classes. Like, I love that you set up time to meet with them, not to discuss the academic subjects, but to discover their passions. That professor you met who was interested in butterflies, or that professor who was interested in Sri Aurobindo. You learn so much from your teachers outside class. And I loved the way you met and saw people and you were interested in them. That interest is something that's helped me too. So thank you for making those choices. I know at that age, the 16-year-old, you also believed that others were superhumans and they were immensely capable and they could do a lot, and all you could do was to support them in succeeding in the world. Now, I like the fact that you were interested, you saw excellence in others. I really appreciate that. And you were interested, you paid them attention. And I also like that you cared and you wanted them to be their best version. But I would also say it shouldn't have come at the cost of you, you know. How could you have also led yourself to be your best version? And it's not either or, it is not, I am not saying you shouldn't have looked upon others and looked for their excellence and supported them. No. How could you have done that along with also supporting you, appreciating you, becoming your best version? That has taken some time. And now, of course, I know. So I have your wonderful qualities and I also have some more. And as I look at you now, maybe you like me. Maybe you like the person you have become. I hope I am living the dreams you had. I think that maybe I am living all your aspirations and your interest, your engagement, your curiosity. It's alive in me. And thank you for keeping that so strong, for doing all the crazy things that you did. I'm so grateful for that. Thank you. Thank you. And I know After the 10th board, you really wanted to just do your own thing. You probably wanted to travel, meet, know more. Didn't want a very steady curriculum. And you were also respectful. You thought maybe others wanted you to be in medicine, so you explored it. And then they didn't know enough, and so they asked you to be in zoology. And so you thought that is the way to go. And I'm glad you also attempted to be in psychology and spent some time, and you enjoyed it, I know. And sometimes I'm in two minds about it. You made a wrong choice? Sometimes I think, I should have just stuck with psychology because that's what I'm doing now. And then other times I think, zoology, any subject, any choice you make helps. It's not about the content of the subject, it's what happens to your brain, your entire physiology, your neurology when you study any discipline. It has its use, and I'm glad for all the days of research, and I'm glad for all the days of dissection and things you learn from inside birds and guinea pigs and pigeons and earthworms and grasshoppers and all the things you learned. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for all the things that you're going to learn. It's going to help too. So I don't think you have to make the right choice. You can just make a choice. And the most important thing is making a choice. You make a choice and you learn something from it. And no matter where you move to, what you change or evolve into, all of this has its use. It's just going to evolve. It's going to add on. And so congratulations for whatever choice you made, and I'm so happy. But I will give you one advice though. I mean, you made your decision based on not enough information. You just followed some assumptions. You didn't check if those assumptions were correct. And I would suggest, I wish you had gone out, asked more people, asked for information, asked for details, said, I don't understand, give me more details, tell me more. You could have made a more informed decision. So, I mean, that part of it, I would definitely suggest you would have done. And as I'm talking to you today, I become aware that, yeah, I want to include more of that. I want to have more information about what I do and ask people. But at the same time, I'm also aware at this point as I'm talking to you that you had the ability to trust. You just had this ability to have trust the next moment and just trust that you will get through and you will do something with it. I love how you could just go in with the flow. And I hope I'm doing that too. And I hope as you notice from there here to me, you also notice that I'm still able to do that lovely adventure that you were in. So here's a little thank you too. Thank you for all that you were. Thank you even for your temper tantrums. I'm glad. I love that spunk. I really like the spunk. So it was hard, I know, for you at that time, and you're just mad and angry, but I love the spunk. I love that you wanted more, and I'm so glad because your wanting more has created me, and so thankful. Thankful for your restlessness. Thankful for your eagerness. I'm just so glad for that. Thank you so much.